Greetings, traveler.
Try another shaman, but we're probably just playing another mage. I think I'm auto picking mage right now. It's pretty much exactly what the guide does. I don't care, Cred. It's fine, man. Like, don't worry. So play good then? Yes, yes. I should have put that in my guide, that if you play better, you probably also win. That's a really, really, really weird first pick. It feels like we got all the cards that we're dodging in this bucket. All these cards are usually on the dodge list. What did I pick here? It's not Glyph. Glyph is just bad right now. Drake and Control Mage. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Opening up Control. Yeah, good old Control.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Thank you for the sub, Crit. Yep, good old Control. Alright, so Conjure is definitely a pretty good pick as well. Sometimes I feel like I should have picked here, but this is just too many games you win off it. Alright, I like the Ranger, but I've learned to pick the 4-drop in these packs. So, we go here. You feel bad? You shouldn't. It's a game. You win and you lose. Like, really, I'm a big boy. I've been playing for long enough. It's fine. It's I think if you really work on it, as you get older, you just get better at losing. So I'll probably be an expert loser in another 10 years or so. Shady's gonna cry after this stream. I know, I gotta be strong for Muffin. Alright. I think it's Shell Fighter. I'm just like trying to figure out why it's in this bucket. Is it just never picked? Or do people just really misplay with it? We'll figure it out. Wow. Yeah, remember when I said that Control Mage that we opened it up? I think it just closed. I think Control Mage just closed, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, Control Mage just closed. No more Control Mage. Interesting pick. Ooh. We could pick Commander here, because we picked the 4s early. It's nice. I think I picked Commander here anyway. Such a good card right now. Wow. So many 4s. But we'll take it. It's fine. Wow. Boulder Fist is also really rare right now. But I already have a Commander picked, so I'll just pick the Pixie. You just don't see Boulder Fist very often. Alright, so normally I pick Yeti here, but I think we're fine for another tank. I don't hate Bouncer in these packs. But we could try to make the splitting image work, but usually pretty happy with that. Is Ogre a great pick in Arena? Yeah, it's pretty good. This one wouldn't be bad, but I'll work on the 5s. Ooh. Alright, so this is the last check, right? If Control Mage is happening, but I don't think so, right? The curve is a bit too solid. The value is a bit too low. It's just gonna be Tempo Mage with a Prime Drake on top. Alright, Frozen Clone provides pretty free value. I don't hate that card. Alright, I think here we pick the 1-drop. Nice, right? I feel like we've been navigating the draft fairly well. It's just that we got a higher volume of 4-drops than usual, but it's not been a problem so far. Is this the deck where I pick Water Rally over Phoenix? I'm definitely considering it. Hey, what's up, Sinit? Doing alright. Hey, what's up, Cosmin? Sorry, man. I didn't see that. Have a good day at work. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting. All right, chat. Talk to me. You can't go wrong with Phoenix. You just can't. And I guess I have enough curve drops, so it's probably Phoenix, but ping me on Skype so I remember, but I'm gonna be streaming until at least 6. At least 6, and it's currently 2:44. Looking real swole, my dude. I only worked out once this week, guys, but don't tell anyone, okay? Especially the reason, because I was playing auto chess. Monk guys. How are you on Unite? I'm all right. Dynamo for the Pyro. Well, we got a Bone Mare right now. I think I will pick up the Phoenix in the end, but I think the Dynamo is definitely a consideration, yeah. It's just usually not the card I want to play on 6. I want to keep 6 open for maybe like something, right? Like a Sunwalker or another Boulder Fist or a Crusher. Tough call. Ooh, is that a little bit of a reward, chat? Would you call that being rewarded? The Pyro just sliding in there. I didn't get if you're going to be free to make the test today. So it depends a bit what I'm going to be doing. I might do just the long streams in it, and then I won't be. So I'm not sure yet. It depends. Is Colin's going to come online and all that? I'm okay with having 4 or 5 drops, so we'll pick the third one now. Ooh. We were doing really well on 3s, and then it sort of stopped, so I'm pretty happy we picked that Pixie. We picked Pixie over Boulder Fist, right? Yeah, that's looking okay right now. Basilisk is amazing, but I think I picked Pyromaniac. But Basilisk is absolutely amazing. But Pyromaniac is just... It counts as like a heavier card for the late game as well. And you can even recycle your early drops, right? Like in the end game, you can cycle your Abusive or your Veteran. So we're pretty happy with Pyromaniac. Okay. Early in the draft, it's a Cold Wraith. Later in the draft, we can look at what we need. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 3-drops we don't hate playing on curve. That's probably enough that I would pick that Speaker here. Because if we hit one more good 3-drop, we're fine. I have a Frozen Clone. And I don't need 4 drops. And I could use another 1 to 2 mana card. So I think everything points in the direction of the Arcanologist here. Yep. Alright, Ravencaller people. I think even here we don't pick it, right? Yeah, we're just happy picking up another 4. Ah, and there's the 3-drop. Okay, sweet. So now that Death Speaker is looking nice. Kaliseth? I'll still pick it. Kaliseth is usually the pick in its bucket for me. Looks like the fourth 5-drop's gonna be a sludge. That's fine. Random Moshog? This could be a random Moshog. Cause I'm decked out on 4s. Like I'm more than fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 things I can play on curve unconditionally, and I have a Phoenix. Yeah. I'll just pick the random Moshog here. It works well with Bone Mare. Warbear Slam Dunk. Yep. And, ooh, another 4 mana card. It's probably Pinata for me, because our curve is being taken care of. So Pinata gives us chance for another finisher. El Pinata. 1, 2-drop? That's fine. Because we have 3 good ones and a 2. That gives us 4 plays. 4 plays with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good curve 3s and a dead speaker. That's where you want to be.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect.
Pretty good deck.
You asked for it.
I would say it's around the average mark for how we usually draft. Just because it's gonna be, I think, maybe a tiny bit above average because you landed your 3s. I would say a tiny bit above average. The things that are a bit awkward is we got stuck with Moshog, Prime Drake, and the 4 mana cards are a bit overloaded. But that's, oh my god. But that's not the end of the world. This draw though, holy shit.
I see your weakness.
An incredible discovery.
Come, my pretty birds.
Curve coming off the top. That's a sad Arcanologist. It's a River Croc. I'll take a River Croc. I always struggle to assess the deck before I play with it. Well, curve is a great indication. Do you have enough 3 mana cards? Do you have enough 4 mana cards? Do you have enough 5 mana cards, etc.? You can watch my meta report if you haven't done it all. You can watch my meta video if you don't know what the right amounts are. Yeah, so some people like to keep their curve in their mulligan. I like to keep all my late game and then just draw every curve drop like on the turn I need to play it.
As long as it keeps out
It just works for me, you know?
Foolish! 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 Foolish!
I was thinking about killing the 2-1 to deny the hero power, but he probably throws the 2-1 in to deny me hero power value.
The arcane.
Or not. That's fine. What the hell? Where's my 5-drop? Oh, because the game knows I want to ping. Never mind. The game is giving my curve a breather here.
What to do?
We're not gonna ping though. Sorry, game. I think Stein did that on his own Onion Knight. I think it's is it Franker? Yeah, Franker Z. All right, now we're pushing it a little bit. But I like it. Push it to the limit. Let's go. Alright, he played both, so Frozen Clone is a card again. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. Sonia-chan. Sonia Bone Mare is insane. Could you, like, not do that, sir? Like, thank you. Oh, never mind. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I can freeze it. And I was like, no, you're good. You're good, sir. You're good. You can play all the poison things you want. I was actually trying to solve this problem, and I'm like, oh, I have a Drake. Cool. Lul. Lul, I have a Drake. Lol. Alright. Could you not perfectly play into my hand? Thank you, sir. Well, it's not UI. Because then we wouldn't be in this spot. Starfall. 4 day. Alright, next turn maybe we get the Sonya out. Let's see. I think the comment earlier was we got stuck with a Drake in a hand. Fair point, but my counter argument would be that I opened this game with 3 8-drops in my hand and skipped turn 6, so... Not your typical game. Sonya and the Warbear, yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but our opponent didn't like that plan. I don't want him to UI the Bone Mirror.
Time runs out on me.
Could have completed the Rogue quest.
Ooh, the red one tastes like
What?
cherry.
Not a UI, that's crazy. I'm 1 off killing him without the pyro, and I really want to kill him without the pyro. No, I'm 2 off.
What to do? What to do?
Screw this, I'm playing the Sonya. Screw this, chat. I'm playing the Sonya.
I wonder. Come, try your luck.
Time runs out on me.
Chill out. Nice to meet you.
Let's go. That's too much fun not to do. And now he taunts me out, and then I kill him with the pyro, and he's like... It's not... He doesn't know. Unless he was watching, and in that case, he deserved it. You know, it's a win-win, right?
Oh, it is on.
I'll keep it. It's likely not gonna do much, but I'll keep it. It might actually make him panic coin ping. In that case, it's good enough. I would miss Lethal for you. My favorite Bruno Mars song. Oh, Kev. Two games, 2 times Arcanologist on curve. That's all you need.
I found it first.
That's pretty awkward, Cred. Oh, wow. He keeps giving us curve. It's definitely a consideration to just drop the Pyromaniac there. I think Sneaky's alright.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
Sneaky. I think I go Tiger. And then next turn, potentially trade back in with the 2-2. Or if he has a Dead Speaker or Beverly's, I'll just kill it with the Tiger and my Dead Speaker.
I found it first.
Bouncer? I find Bouncer a little awkward here. Alright, this works out well. Whoa, the reveal. The reveal. He's crazy, chat. Crazy. Crazy, I tell you.
I sense your strength.
That worked out. You could have Fungal. But if with Fungal I can go back in, right? Because it goes up to 7.
Is a great turtle.
Wow. I was gonna say this guy drafted my deck, but the sneakies aren't mine, so. I'm not sure that's how you use that card, dude. I'm just saying, like, that might not be how you use that card.
Speak your peace.
Let's eat.
I wanted to see if I could draw a card there, but I don't think it's worth it. Same play, different buff target. Well, you lose, with your play you lose 4 health on the board. I lost 2 health on the board. No Sonya BM. I'm afraid that might have been the only Sonya BM of the run, guys. Unless you can make my Pinata give Sonyas.
For it.
Keeping Water Rally would be fine, but we're overloaded on turn 4. Oh man, 3 out of 3 games Arcanologist on curve. That's insane. See, I have this theory, chat, and it sounds crazy, but I think the less, and this is definitely a tinfoil hat thing, right? So don't take it too seriously, but I've noticed that if I only have 1 2-drop, I seem to draw it on curve like a disproportional amount of time. Like I shouldn't be hitting this thing as often. Oh, that's big, right? That's huge. Can Pinata give Toki? Yeah. It's not Discover, so it can be cross-class. I'm doing it again, right? Am I too greedy with the speaker? I might be. I got like semi-punished last time. And I have a freeze to make the trades better. But vice versa, I can make the trade better next turn. Yeah, I'm probably not too greedy. I think it's okay. You're more aware of that 2-drop because there's only 1? No, I'm talking about how often I land a 2-drop. Not the same 2-drop, just a 2-drop. But then again, that could also be that my math is just not good for that. So Dead Speaker pre-hit and freeze is not bad. But he hits here. You could also Dead Speaker trade and freeze. On the necessary, you go in with these, but that goes to 1 health. You could also trade here, put the Scavenger down. But then you could Phoenix and Face. Phoenix and Face.
What to
We
do?
freeze the
What to
turtle.
do?
We Death Speaker and kill the Phoenix. Still a 3-5 on the board. What if he has a regular 4-drop and trades? Freeze the 4-drop, Death Speaker trade.
Time runs out on me.
Turn 6 commander helps clean the 4-drop with the shard. Yeah, that seems better.
As long as it's
So this is like slightly worse if he has a Phoenix. But it makes the curve way nicer to have the 4-drop out on this turn. Bubblies? That's better than Bubblies. For us, of course. Definitely liking the freeze. It's probably time for that speaker. 2-4 and a 3-5 over 4-4 and a 3-2.
I sense your strength.
Yeah, I slept 6Es, so then I actually enjoy playing the game a bit more like that, where we're thinking ahead, and we're not just playing on autopilot. Okay. The abusive doesn't really solve things here, because you don't want to ping, because then you're just playing a clone. So I guess Argent is fine. It's a little bit of a sad Argent though.
What to do?
Keep a 4-2 and a 3-2. If we go with the abusive line, we keep way less, right? Yeah, we keep way less. The abusive line leaves me with a 3-2 and a 1-1 and a clone on the board. Snapjaw? Snapjaw far left and what? Snapjaw, no.
Time runs out on me.
I don't like that.
To Northred!
He can do nasty things if you Snapjaw and you don't clear his board. There's such nasty things he can do. Like if he kills the middle minion and attacks your shard, it's terrible. Takes so much free damage on the Shell Fighter.
Must destroy.
Oh, I hadn't even noticed it was Mecha Jiraxes. I love that skin. Now these guys we could Shell Fighter. How does he kill the 3-5? Steel Rager? Off the top of my head. But there's Warlock things. He can do stuff, I guess. Oh, we just played this. That's great for us. So we want to incentivize a Warbear. But this is stealth and this is 6 health. So I guess it's not that much we can do. Oh no, look what a defenseless board. Surely they don't stand any chance versus the mighty Warbear. Let's go, boys. And that's how you frozen clone. Yeah. Dude, clone is so insane for me. Like, every time I have clone, I'm so impressed. And it's in such a terrible bucket. It's crazy how good it is for me. It's a surprisingly awkward position. Because you sort of want to ping to use these guys. I guess I could put a Warbear in the way of this thing. That's an interesting use of Warbear.
What to do?
I don't want to put Snapjaw attacking I don't want to save a 2 health minion by taking 7 on my Snapjaw. That feels bad. Easily my longest relationship ever. Bugatti, thank you for the 39, man. Welcome back.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, that's definitely happening.
A good defense is a great turtle.
It's mine.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Seems good. But your world is still doomed.
Jaina versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Oh. Is that a Death Speaker hand? With a 1-drop I'm about to draw, you say? Yep. Any minute now. Chair doesn't draw Archaeologist. That's because I'm on coin. It's not so good on coin. Right on time. Alright, this is a good question here. Is this a game where we're never playing Turtle? I don't think I'm the deck that never plays Turtle, even against Hunter. I think the card draw synergy with the freeze is too likely. Give up on Turtle. Ooh, that's a huge 50-50. But we're willing to take it, I think. Like, the game's just over if I hit it.
Sense your strength.
Look at that disadvantage after turn 3. He's down 5 power and 9 health. So, trade, smart. Now he's down 9 power and 9 health. Right, for 1 mana he recovered some, but still looking really bad. Because this is his turn 5, right? If this was his turn 4, it wouldn't be that terrible. But it's because it's turn 5, it's so bad for him. Let's trade first to make the explosive positioning better. Freeze his face? I'm okay. Like a hatchet you're afraid of. I think I'm fine. Okay, the way how he spends his 4 mana here is a pretty big tell on what he's got.
Stars without number, worlds without end.
I don't usually do this, but I think I will proc his explosive. I guess in case of wandering, I'll send the 4-2 in.
Pain or suffering. I get
Eyes to meet you. Eyes to meet you.
Oh, my wall's positioning is bad. Just playing around explosive. Yeah, Harbinger Celestia is such trash. It's so bad. It's like maybe good into turn 7 and into turn 8 because you deny him Warbear and Worm. That's sort of it, I think.
I wonder.
I mean, Walls is good. So I should probably play... I give him such a better explosive, though. If I put the 3-4 on the right-hand side... Maybe far right. 3-4 far right? Maybe, yeah. He's giving us cards here. I guess we just take our cards.
Let's eat.
See if we can make this positioning a little better. I guess we care for Water Alley more than Tiger.
Play by the rules.
Let's eat.
To Northrend!
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Victory or death!
We could have frozen his face, but I think a 4 HP Pyromaniac is better. Enough damage to ping and draw a card. Yeah, I think 2 health on Pyromaniac plus 3 damage on his face feels better.
Fester in my swamp!
Wow. That was a steamroll. Being up a 3-5 and a 2-4 is pretty sick.
Jaina versus Anduin!
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Is this Tempo Mage? Yeah, I mean, in Arena, the better reference usually is just mid-range. It's a mid-range mage. Yeah, it'll be good for the game that that speaker rotates.
Not too quickly.
On the other hand, it does make people go face just more. There's a world where the Arcanologist comes out here, but I think we prefer the flexibility on the mana.
Speak your peace.
Mid-range mage, mid-range mage, mid-range mage. Alright, that was okay actually, right? That was okay. That could have been worse.
an incredible discovery.
By the way, 4 out of 5 games, Arcanologist. I'm just keeping track, right, chat? Like, this is not the first time this has happened. It's rather silly when it does.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
So he can bump the 2-1 and heal it, but then we'll just go back in with the 2-3 as well, and he will only have 2 mana, so that's fine. Not killing the 2-1 is very interesting here. The 1 phase damage shouldn't really do much for him. He doesn't have a Shadow Madness on the Pinata because it's 4, but he can Shadow Madness this into the Pinata. I still think it's Pinata here. It's the same stats as Dragon Slayer, and Dragon Slayer has upside, so there's no reason to do that.
To do.
Pyromaniac just deals 1 less damage to the Yeti.
It's mine. What a boy.
I'm pretty afraid of the priest that goes Tar into Yeti though. That's a priest with some curve, good stat, well statted minions. I like the priests that are more Pepega and just pick all the fancy stuff without the curve. Yeah, this actually scares me. Guess we're drawing. Nice. This has been a pretty... We've thrown some quality at him, or at each other, and the reason I'm ahead is because I had a 1 and a 2.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
JRodX, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome.
I wonder.
Yeah, Temporis probably not getting played this game, but sometimes I'm forced to play him. So I guess you guys can hope for that situation. Sometimes you're just not gonna win and you play it and you hope he screws it up.
A good defense is a great
Shadowbird Pain's sort of annoying. Gets another 1/1 as well. He visioned the smite, okay.
I wonder.
3 mana Holy Smite, but he gets 2 1/1s. That seems fair.
What fools these mortals be!
Gotta get that value.
What fools these mortals be! Watch the jaws.
I should play it in the middle for Holy Nova, right? I was only concerned about protecting this, but I should play in the middle for Nova, so this guy doesn't take 2. You know, I could just triple trade and Drake. The normal line is to freeze it and go face.
Time runs out on me.
Watch the jaws. Foolish.
Dead Speaker, Shellfighter would keep both your guys healthy. That's true, but if we do that, we don't have AoE. I don't like this, but we'll have to take it. I love to play with them. I love to play with Nosdormo on the board, but if I go face, he mind controls and it's really bad. Getting the conditional value of Dragon Slayer was better. You would play Commander though, or because I was looking at that play, but I find it hard to Bone Mare into mind control anyway if I'm not damaging it like that. But yeah, maybe it's better.
Nice to meet you.
Dragon Slayer, Death Speaker. Yeah, that was also fine. And the clone, I guess. Yeah. Either play would have been fine. I'm still pretty happy with our position in this game, though. And he's a priest. The chance that we hit something is relatively high. Never Temporis. Yep, you got that right. You got that right.
Arena's full. Beat.
I sense your strength.
Get in there! Fight! Maggot!
I wanted to get Frozen Clone down together with Cabal, but this makes too much sense. Okay. Mass Hysteria number 2.
Awaken, my children.
Dragon Value. Lul.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
Wow, he's not healing. Are you kidding? What the hell? That felt so bad. So if we throw this on it, it's on 3. Phoenix trade the 1 clone. I sort of like getting the clone down, yeah.
What to
Pepe guy. Yeah, feels very Pepe guy.
A worthy fool.
Feels Pepe guy, man.
Sever my wrath!
Back of the line.
And he misses 3 damage on my 2/7.
Someone carved
The clutch voodoo doctor.
Let's eat. Someone call for the
Fleeting!
Go. Risky play. I mean, I did kill everything. He's like, next turn, please.
My pretty birds. One shot, one.
It's never safe to Temporis. Yeah, but we can minimize the downside. Man, Temporis giving us this victory. That's close.
You have been.
This could have been a tough game to end without the Temporis.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer!
You asked for it.
Alright, this is not a Death Speaker hand. It's lacking coin or a 2-drop. Play 2 turns and then your opponent gets his turns.
I shall meet you!
I think I'm about 50-50 on my Temporis win rate. So I like to buff it a little bit whenever I can. 1-drops are holding the fort right now. Good job, 1-drops. Good job.
of my jungle.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
We've been streaming for 5.5 hours already. What have I done? I finished that first mage, right? Yeah, that first mage went 12. Okay, yeah, okay. Shoot.
I wonder.
When you've been playing for like 5 hours and you're like, wait, what have I been doing? Yeah. I mean, it's a good sign. I mean, you always, that means you're having fun, right? Usually time does this, like if I have a 12 in there, time usually goes like, because during the 12 wins, you're just relaxed and you're like, ah, we're winning, everything's good. Like if you have like 4 bad runs in a row and you notice 4 hours have passed, you're like, what the hell? Time goes very slowly when you're losing. I had fun once. It was horrible. Terrible. Can't recommend it. Sap? Wow. Is that even worth it? 2 cards and 2 overload. You may have killed my guy, but was it worth it? Archer Commander feels bad because he gets to return kill and we can't ping. But everything else feels a little off as well.
What to do? What to do?
It's the highest tempo play, the Argents. It's the curve play as well. Next turn we get to play a 4 and a 3. So hopefully he plays a Twilight Drake or so. Yeah. It's really not your ideal commander here. Argent his face. I don't like that for like a blowgill? Not a blowgill. That was the previous one. This is called Cheaty Ankle Biter, right? Yeah. Like Cheaty Ankle Biter could be awkward. Oh no! No! Why now? Alright. I guess I'm gonna go clone?
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Because Warbear would be too good here. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Because if it's entity, you can still trade the Warbear. Yeah. Let's go. And if it's runes, the Warbear survives. Yes! Clown is so good at the 7. It's so good, dude. Oh. That's 2 for 2. And it makes sense for him because he thinks about entity and he thinks about runes, but he doesn't think about clone. All right. So what do we do? What do we do? Cold Wraith is looking nice, but it might limit the mana a little bit. I think I just counter Warbear him, clear it up. And then we'll see if he drafted a Phoenix to deal with the counter Warbear. You can't believe it worked again. Alright. Entity would suck too. Yeah, but at least he gets the trade, right? He gets 5 plus 3 in and he overkills. Totemic Smash will also work. So obviously second bear cleans it up. It's not really much worth doing here otherwise. Also, man, that was a really bad stone if Lord of the Arena was the best. Just like in your guide. I know! And he had 2 damage.
What to do?
This feels like such an awkward turn. On turn 9, the best I can do is Warbear. But everything else feels so weird, so yeah, I guess. Oh, I get to ping his face. That makes it all worth it. Then play the bear already. I hate doing that. But we'll take it. Yep. But have the Dragon Slayer for the Scorcher, right? Guys, look, it's basically my guide is being played out. This is the game where my guide just gets laid out like, hey, this is the meta, this is how things work. Welcome. I guess I just drop a sludge. Feels like it. So positioning for the Shell Fighter. I probably want to be able to taunt for the sludge. We're taking the armor. I don't want to make this, right? So I put this over here. So now I get to put this over here or here. If the 3-1, if the 5-5's in the middle, it's awkward. Because that's likely the one I want to shield. And if it's in the middle, I have to shield one of the other guys as well. And they can maybe abuse it. So 5-5 on the edge feels best. Here, Stormy, Stormy. Did he pull something, guys? I forgot to see. He did? Okay. So we should think about Volcano.
What to do? Time runs out on me. What to do? What to do?
A good defense is a great weapon. It's mine.
What if it's a legendary spell? I mean, if he gets it on 2 targets, that's fine. He's gonna do that anyway at some point. Honestly, it's probably better to debate him into just doing it this turn. Because it's likely that we can just kill him. He would need to roll, like, insane legendary taunts. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Holy crap. Oh, she goes into the minus. I forgot. Nice. I forgot she went minus. Man, what an MVP card. Right. Yeah, that's how it works. Nice. That's pretty good. Pro Arena player. I've done that before with something. Yeah, I mean, it works the same way with Flame Strike. And Volcano is basically just the same phase, so it just feels different with Volcano because it's 1 damage at a time. But it shouldn't be any different. Wait, that wasn't in the guide.
That's incredible.
That's incredible.
The cold don't bother me, man.
The cold don't bother me. Make 2nd edition. Oh, by the way, guys, if you happen to have a Shell Fighter against the Shaman, make sure to put him in the middle, especially after he's played a Storm Chaser, because the chance that his Volcano is pretty high and it saves both your guys. End of the guide. Alright.
Foul lizard.
I sense your strength.
I was gonna sack the Pinata. That's why I damaged this one. But I guess this works.
Shall we make a storm?
Shall we make storm? But what's in the pinata? I'm sorry, I should have done that, huh? It's a warlock. We have 3 good 1 mana cards and much better 4 mana cards. Because you could keep this and say, hey, I have a coin 3 into 3. But given our curve and the quality of our drops, we should be much more ambitious here. If you have a very control-oriented deck, that's a fine keep. But we already have a better 1, potentially a better 5. We get it, the style works. Can we try something else next run? Next week, Ransu, because I'm still on the launcher and the guide is promoted by Blizzard as well. So I just want to make sure that I'm playing it so people can see it work. Next week we can do some other stuff. We could maybe do... What's stuff that we want to try? What stuff that's on my... Probably Warlock. I've barely played any Warlock. I think I will... Like, I think Boozor is posting like 12 zeros and stuff, so... I should probably just analyze that and see how that works. What is the best deck to climb that's fun? I haven't played Constructed in a while, so I wouldn't be able to tell you right now. What's the launch chair? That sounds like a NASA thing, right? Get out of the launch chair. Alright, so we're up 1-1 stats on the board. It's a very minor lead. You know what? Try Arena Fanatics. Ew. I have tried it, I think 2 times, Ransu. And when it works, it's okay. And in the other games where they're basically just a curse ready to be drawn, right? It's really awkward if it's in your deck. It's just such a time bomb when your hand is low on cards. So even if they're fine when you draw them, which I'm not convinced they are, just the downside that they're incredibly terrible top decks makes it enough for me to not go there. I'm not happy playing Dragon Slayer here, but not pinging seems bad. Because he can Scorcher me now, and then it's double sadness. Double sadness. But what am I supposed to do there? Play Sludge? Pre-hit the shield? That's actually not terrible. Play Sludge and pre-hit the shield. Yeah, I should have done that. That's my bad. Okay, we haven't lost yet. Let's focus. It's looking bad though, because I played the Slayer. Shouldn't have done it there. That's like a really random comment, I think. Mediocre. On which Reddit? Mediocre. Which subreddit? Because if you were saying, have you seen that video of that sick Hearthstone play? I'd be like, oh no, I haven't. But if you're like, did you see that video of the human playing piano? I'm like, ah, that's random. No, I have not. Do buckets make Arena more predictable? It really seems like it. Yes. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think that there's still plenty of variance in Arena. I think that the better players can be more consistent now because they know what to play around even more. That's why almost every high-level player will not like Wild Arena. Because even though it's crazy and there's all kinds of combos that can happen, it's so incredibly difficult to play around cards because there are just too many. It doesn't really allow for very high-level gameplay other than the... Because I think this was Crip's #1 advice, right? Don't play around shit. Don't play around shit. Play cards. Do stuff. Don't play around. Don't play around anything. And when one of the best players his best advice is don't play around cards. That's not a very good formula for competitive play.
What to do?
Let's see if we can recover from the misplay with the Slayer. It was pretty game defining.
Duty is to the king.
If I play Moshock here and he plays Demon Bolt, the game is over. So let's not do that. Yeah, I would say the bucket system for me as a player, I love it. I know that for the more casual player, it's maybe not the most exciting thing. But I think if you play Arena as much as I do, you appreciate the bucket system. I mean, I appreciate the bucket system more. I don't want to put any words in anyone's mouth here. We need to overkill the 8/8. Yeah, otherwise we are gonna die, right? To the Demon Bolt. Yeah. Okay. So now if he Demon Bolts, we are on 2 HP. But why would he Demon Bolt now, right? Yeah. You can do a different clear. You can attack the Dread Infernal, but then if he Demon Bolts, you're dead, and his 8/8 is still on the board, which would be pretty problematic. A 6/5 is more manageable, but it's definitely a less greedy play because you open up the mole killing here. The overkill is probably really relevant, yeah. Hellfire is still lethal? Probably, yeah.
Play by the rules. Nice to meet you.
Your response answered my question. Okay, mediocre. But I only browse the Hearthstone and the Arena HS Reddit. Man, I think it's the first time I really noticed the hooves. That's pretty well done. But mediocre, if you think it's worth watching, just send it to me in a PM. I didn't mean to be dismissive or anything with my comment. Hoof sound made without coconuts. What is this, Harrison?
I wonder.
The random Moshog is potentially saving where we misplayed. Are we getting another Warbear round? Who can tell?
Almost out of time.
We're probably just waiting until he draws the win here. He's too healthy. Oh! Dude, how are these clones this good? Dude! Dude. Turtle though. Easy.
Foolish!
Moshock, Worgen, not a great combo. Uh-oh. Something tells me he has a card that kills me next turn. Oh god. Doomguard. Yeah, Doomguard. Has to be Doomguard.
Well played.
It's not Bluegill. It's Doomguard.
Well played.
Dark One snatch all! I'm flying!
You win.
Good call, whoever said I'm flying. Doomguard's just statistically more likely, but you got it.
Jaina versus Liadrin.
My blade burns with holy fire.
You asked for it.
Job's done.
Sorry for that.
Time runs up.
This is definitely the matchup where we need to draw either the 1 or the 2 drop, so it's not great. That's scary. That probably means he's not a Pepega opponent. Oh man.
What fools these mortals be!
Hindsight's always 20/20. It wouldn't have been a misplay if he had not been punished for it. No, I think it's just objectively better to trade and sludge. Just felt objectively better. Oh, that draw just saved the game.
As long as it
Because we were heading steadily towards a defeat there. He's looking at the hero power button. Sure. It's fine. So we were going to trade and draw, but Tiger and Bump seems better now. Could even go Snapjaw here. Snapjaw trade. Snapjaw's on 5. 5 is awkward. Snapjaw feels better, right?
What to do? What to do?
A good defense is a brave turn.
Trade and Snapjaw after. That's worse if he has 2 damage, right? I'm not saying it's bad, right? I'm just trying to find where it's correct. Okay. I guess it sort of works out, but yeah. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That makes this turn a lot better.
Look how it burns!
The 2 damage goes to the Snapjaw anyway. Yeah, but then I mean, he kills it more efficiently. And my guy just has lower health.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I think the play is better, by the way. I'm just trying to figure out why I did what I did, right?
Ooh, a rainbow.
This one doesn't tell you, right? It does. Okay, 3. Ooh, a rainbow. This card also just scares me, man.
It's mine.
Fnatic, I'm not afraid of. This thing scares me.
Converting stored energy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Reporting for duty.
So that speaker for the 5 seems almost always the play. 5 mana left. Turtle ping or taunt freeze. Taunt freeze feels superior. Good talk.
Arena's full. Beat it.
Yeah, that was quite a devastating turn. Because it looked somewhat okay for him, and then we make our turn, and it's like insane. The kill on the 1-1 was pretty big. So definitely want to smack him in the face. And I wanna be able to ping him in the face without it being too obvious, right? So I guess we just go Pinata, clone. I'm gonna do like ping here, ping here, ping here, ping here, ping here, ping here. There we go. It looked okay, and then that speaker happened. Arena 2018, yeah, pretty much.
Reporting for duty.
Ha, look at him, not healing. Ha 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 ha. Mind games? Yeah, it's sort of wasted though, because I don't think it matters here. Rope the pyro? Oh, that's terrible BM. I hate that BM. That's like asshole BM.
Jaina versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Ooh. That's what? 5 out of 8 games? Yeah. Got him! Yeah, right? That's exactly this. That's the exact sentiment I get when people do that now. That was a good day 9 impression? Wait, has day 9 said anything on that kind of BM? Or I love day 9, right? I used to watch the daily when I played StarCraft. I think I watched episode 100 twice because it was that good. It was so good. Google larger. Oh, I've seen that. I summon an even larger man. Huh.
Chill out.
So the game is progressing slow enough that I could play Arcanologist here. But if I coin a Pixie, I have 1 extra power to deal with whatever he plays. It allows me to kill Tar Creeper. It allows me to kill Tortoise. It allows me to free kill a 3/3 rather than double trade or do a ping.
What to do?
So even though the game is allowing me to play Arcanologist, I will play Pixie.
Time runs out on
Also, Hunters are less likely to draw, to draft Scorchers. So if we go Pixie into Dragon Slayer, it's generally speaking okay versus Hunter. Sure, it's fine, I guess. I don't love tempoing this out. But against Hunter, it's less punishing. It's probably more punishing to have less stats on the board. He's going here. Might have a flanking strike then. Multi-shot, sure. We're still up a full 4-drop versus Hunter. That's pretty amazing. He had a Tar Creeper. So we denied him Tar Creeper. He had to play Wasp instead of Tar. It's a huge difference. Phoenix and a 5-1 on an empty board. Probably better than just jamming a Sludge. Where do we get that Hunter Scorcher interaction? I love Scorcher with Hunter's Mark. Yeah, but you're a good player, right, Dak? Then again, maybe I'm going too meta on people and they're just like, oh, Scorcher's good, right? That's probably the case. Ping that, please. Why? Mage or Warrior, what's the best in Arena? For me, it's Mage. For me, Mage is the best class. But I think for most players, they like, they prefer Warlock over Mage. But for me, it's definitely Mage. Ping that, please, because he's the opponent. Dun 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 dun. Wow.
An incredible discovery.
I hate it when my 1 health gets pinged. Well, it spawns 2 more 1/1s and I have a 5-1 on the board. Uh-oh. There's one really good card here. And it's not Flare.
Well fought.
I concede. Hey, Schmonkey. But I would love a Nesting Rock instead of Scorcher. I would love an Ouncer instead of Scorcher.
You asked for it.
Haven't seen Turtle in ages. That's the second one this run. Alright, it's a Warlock again. Let's try to pay more attention now. That's usually not worth it. Tough start, but we did hit a 1 mana card, just not the one we wanted. So I guess statistically, yeah. We only have the 5 cards we're looking for here. Control Mage or mid-range Mage? I prefer mid-range anything right now.
Winter is here, and it's cold.
Rams? Those aren't exciting enough.
Oh, it's that kind of game, huh? I'm not pinging next turn. Free trade is bad then. Oh, he's digging. Okay. I guess he heard I wasn't pinging next turn. What is that trade? Holy crap. Somebody informed him that I was not intending to ping. Okay.
I wonder.
God, they're a ticking time bomb. They really are. I'm definitely pinging next turn. The question is, do I kill a 3-1 or a Beetle right now? The downside on killing a 3-1 is Dreadlord. Scorcher is not a huge problem because he fries his own 3-1.
What to do?
I mean, if he hits a beast, it's already gonna be nasty. I think I'm gonna assume that whether it's +2/+2 or +4/+4, I'm gonna be pretty unhappy anyway. No. So much risk. Well, I'm not clearing both anyway, so it's pretty terrible. Oh, mama. Well, that's really relevant. I think I just go Coppertail Ping, right? Instead of the abusive. Because I was looking at abusive, but it doesn't really make sense. Yep. That's a war bear, I would say. Yeah, I mean, it's a war golem, but it's a bear. Iron for a golem. I think, honestly, the war bears, the Beastmasters might have asked him to misplay, where he's tapping so much to try and get them. He's been really, really just trying to hit these beasts, and he's given up a lot of tempo, and I'm not sure if the Grizzly is enough to recover. Okay, I guess.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
I can't really debate a good clone, but I should play it. He's setting up a nice Drake this way, though. I guess there's worse things to copy. Holy tapping. How much healing does he have? Oh, he's not going to be happy with that. Ooh, he's not going to be happy with that at all. Alright. Get in there, Prime Drake. It is the Prime Drake, right? Just double checking. You can go Warbear Ping. It's not better. "12 wins with Tempo Priest." It feels good to do that, right? For sure. Did you have Clerics? I find that those are usually the hard carries. Why not Warbear there? On which turn? Oh, on 7 there. Because I liked putting the Pinata out to set up the Drake. Also, if you play Warbear without attacking against the Warlock, you're probably just gonna get hit by Demon Bolt. We're gonna get Demon Bolted on this every time. But it means that we're only 13 damage. He's on 13, right? So it means we're only 3 damage off killing him. With the abusive, we might actually just kill him. Like he goes minion Demon Bolt. We go abusive Ping. Put him to 10. If he doesn't have healing, it's over. He must have healing. His Spellstone is on 5 right now. So if I push 5 and he Spellstones, he's back to 13. Spellstone my 5/5. Abusive is 9. Plus this 4. Could go Arcanologist ping. Jiraxis is not enough because he can't kill the 5/5. So Jiraxis is fine. This always happens.
Maggot.
This always happens. This always happens.
Time runs out on
What's the play after that? Spellstone for 5, 14. I think that ping in his face is just better.
An incredible discovery.
Because I think the only reason he's tapping like this is because he has a Spellstone in hand. So the 1 damage might get us there. I feel like we're on point today. I'm playing really well. Other than the Dragon Slayer misplay. The 1 damage is gonna matter.
It's time for a little blood.
That's the difference there, guys. That's and this is how beautiful Hearthstone can be if you really spend some time thinking about your turns. Nice.
Jaina versus.
If you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting the follow button.
you.
It's,
Asked for it.
it's a good day right now, but on my off days I try to I try to do well as well. Is this a Phoenix keep hand or not? I have the 1 and the 3, that's huge. Without this, never Phoenix. But with this, maybe Phoenix. If you look at a curve, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So, did I play him or not? Oh, okay. You're just watching the stream, okay. Easy Phoenix? I think we have enough 4-drops that we shouldn't. But Phoenix is back.
Speak your peace.
Windcon in the hand. You know it. We might still coin Phoenix or coin Pixie. Oh, that's a really good draw. So once again, we'd rather keep that, but the tempo is more important. But if he gives us a good ping, we might take it. Whereas this was a Injure Blade Master, we might not take the ping. So if he gives us a reason to save it, I'll save it. Otherwise, I'm gonna tempo. And then we just have to be more careful into Scorcher. Because if you have Dragon Slayer in your hand, you might purposefully give him a good Scorcher just to hit him with the Slayer afterwards.
I wonder. Smelly fish.
Okay, he's not really giving me a ping here. So top deck 3? Nope. Alright, well. He's not giving us a choice.
At last, a worthy fool. Foolish.
I'll take the 3 face here. I'll dare him to take the 3 again with his face. The Pyro is ready, so.
I wonder.
He's probably considering this now. At 9 wins, the Mage is giving him the kill with the weapon, so. If he's on the ball, he's probably reading into Pyro a little already. Yeah, he's not taking it. Alright. So we can Phoenix this next turn. Water Rally now seems good. The counter. Yeah, that thing needs to die at some point, that's true. I have lost to people holding Monk. I've lost to one sniper who knew I had Pyro in the hand. So he played like super weird, and then the moment he put himself in Pyro range, he dropped the Monk, and he was like, I was like, oh my god, what a dick. And normally you'd say, well, that's just a good play. He's not sniping, but he made like all kinds of really weird plays that only made sense because of my hand.
I wonder.
You brought me back.
All right. We're going to freeze that, but not because it's a Banshee. It's because I have 2 mana left over. So, yeah. This is not because it's a Banshee, guys. I wanna stress that, right? Because you are like, freeze the Banshee, right? Avalanche over here. Everything gets frozen. You get a freeze, and you get a freeze, and everyone gets a freeze. You're baiting into playing weird to not mill. Well, if he's 9 wins with a Banshee, I'll respect him enough to know that this game isn't gonna go to fatigue. Like, he's at 15, and I have 8, potentially 9 damage with the ping, so this is not a game where you're afraid of fatigue. This is a game where you're very afraid for your health.
Float like a butterfly.
Sting like a bee.
Sting like a bee. Sting like a lee.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Murloc War Leader. I know, that's a card you don't see. I don't know when the last time I had a Murloc War Leader was. I know the mill doesn't matter, it doesn't hurt to give him the opportunity. Yeah, but I would say if this was at lower wins, so I generally start respecting my opponents more at higher wins. We usually go to a different region if we go to the coast.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
It's not a dead speaker, keep hand, right? Or deck. It's not the same guy. No. Nocturne. Yeah. Who asked? Yeah, Simar UK. I just released a meta guide. So if you want something meta specific, you can use... I tried to freeze his face because I've been playing shards on one. If you want a meta specific guide, you can do exclamation mark meta. If you just want a fundamentals guide, exclamation mark guide.
What's your fault?
Slayer? Oh, this is what's wrong with this meta. I love this meta, but this is the big culprit. This is such a nasty card. I'm gonna play it fast so he doesn't get more tilted, but... I hate doing this because I hate being on the receiving end of this. Because he did nothing wrong, right? He's getting punished and he did nothing wrong. Off the top? Yeah, off the top. Because I think other than Dragon Slayers hitting and the occasional like super nasty Mossy, the meta is actually really solid. Scorcher, right? Yeah, let's not put everything to one. Get rid of Dragon Slayer and potentially Mossy. The games are so nice. Like losing because your Enforcer or your Toads get Mossied is also a terrible feeling. Marzi Pain. On turn 3, is it better to have a 4-4 or a 3-5? Coin or not coin? I guess no coin, turn 3. Probably a 3-5. It depends. It depends what you have on your board. It depends whether you're a mage or a rogue, something that can ping. Yeah, there's too many factors, I think.
The sunlight will not reach the snow. Never seen a blue moon glow. Fill a glass and down some mead. Stop your
I'm gonna send it back. Try to go for a 1 or a 2 or a better 4. Okay, I found the 1. That's nice. We have enough 4 drops to do that, I think. I am a dwarf and dig. What's an acceptable ping amount for Dragon Slayer? Just don't. Just don't. I hate having to be super monk-ass for playing a dragon.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
born underground, suckled from a teeth of stone, raised in the dark, the safety of a mountain home, skin made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me.
Prime Drake was really good one game. Moshog was really good another game. Prime Drake was really good 2 games. Might have to revisit that a little bit. It's not better than Bone Mare. It's better than Blizzard. Always with the top deck, baby. Is this a ping turn or not? Nah. This curve. Coin Fungomancer is quite disgusting here. I love to get my face damage in though. But Coin Fungomancer wins him the game. Don't think I'm ready to lose to that. Yeah, Clone was amazing. But I know Clone is amazing. I know Clone is amazing. That's why I pick it in its bucket every time. I can't remember the last time I skipped Frozen Clone. It's so ridiculously good in its bucket.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Speak your peace.
Let's deny him the fungal. Not only the fungal, also the kill on the 2-1. Yes, Dragon Slayer being understated would help a lot. Now, I'm not a game designer, so I don't know if suddenly if there's no Dragon Slayer type cards, the game is broken. I don't know if that's the case. Mind if I roll mead? That's probably getting Caballed, but it's not like I can't play it.
Arena's full. Beat.
And we need to check for Cabal anyway before we play this. Pain, same reason. We've drawn really heavy this round. The curve really suffered for it.
Mind if I roll mead?
That's cute. I think Dragon Slayer is more for constructed. People don't run it in constructed. I want to play Abusive Sergeant on my hero power.
What fools these mortals be!
Oh shit. First I was gonna Abusive, but then I decided to trade. Oh, that's stupid. Yeah. Was a little absent. I was thinking further ahead in the game. This could have been at 2. Ah well. Whoopsies tend to happen. I was already with my head in the next game where I'm not against the priest, hopefully. God, I hate playing against priest.
Prove your worth, cur.
Prove your worth. Ha. Let me change your mind. We tested for that. Has to be one of these cards then, if he has change your mind. Okay. We tested for pain as well, but I did point at those. That's a bit sad, right? We tested for a card, but then he drew it in the turn. In the 2 turns in between, he drew it. Where's the digging? We went through our first loop, and it's not a diggy game. Yeah, it's over. It's unfortunate. GG. What's more OP in Arena, Godfrey or Tarim? Depends what kind of deck you have. I think Godfrey is better if you have... If you can't lose the late game with your deck, Godfrey should be better. Because Godfrey you can use if you're off the board. Tarim you can also use when you're off the board, but it's usually not like as batshit crazy. So it's dependent on your draft. If your Warlock draft is really, really control heavy and you're not afraid of going late game, then yeah, it's no problem. Yeah, we don't win this or anyway.
Jaina versus Jaina.
Alright, feel a lot better versus a mage.
Oh, it is on.
I'm not gonna keep this on coin. I think I want 2 premium 3 drops at all costs here. Oof. Well, it's good we hard mold, because we're not hitting them yet. It's number 1, that helps a lot. Ooh, it's very nice. Alright, so we're pretty happy if we draw a play here. But ping might be a play as well, so we'll see. Alright, ping is a play, that's fine, that's good actually. I'll make the trade. We turtled, so we could play too hard into his pyro if we start racing already. Like, I know we have a pyro, but he could have one too. No bubblies. No bubblies. think I like your snapshot play now. With the trade first. Is this the official song of the channel or something? It's our 12 wins song, yeah, Artosis. He plays it every time I tune in. I guess you always tune in when we're at 11 wins then, so it's good. I guess you're not tuning in on the bad days, Artosis, so you've so far circumvented that. I mean, it's a pretty annoying board state for him. Fireball ping? No. That hit is pretty important. How good is Curse Disciple here versus the Pinata? Don't think I like it.
Runs out on me.
We need to separate her, otherwise she's gonna kill the 3-2. Otherwise he can ping. So it's best to separate the 3-1. What's better, Mage, Rogue, or Priest? I would say Mage is probably almost universally better. I think some skilled players with... Ooh. Ooh. He fucked that up. He fucked that up real bad. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay. Yeah, that's a big whoops. That's a major whoops right there. We might actually be back in the game because of that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna focus a little bit to try and capitalize on that. Good job, Shell Fighter. Look at you. Look at you, Shell Fighter. Giving me an out back in the game.
What to do? What to do?
It's still not great because the Geist is gonna create a lot of trouble, but it's better than it was looking like. Am I gonna have to put a tiger in there? If I trade here, he puts it to... Do I even trade here? I might not even trade here. Yeah, maybe trading here is wrong. Yeah, trading there feels wrong. Yeah, okay. See, it's good that I took a moment there, because I think normally I would have autopilot that trade. Okay, so I think for almost the entire player base, Mage right now is going to be better. But I do think there are some really skilled players that are doing better with Rogue. But I think it requires a deep understanding of how to draft a class, how to play the class. Otherwise, it's not going to be good enough. That could come in handy. Wait, what? What is he doing? Hello? Pepega? What the fuck? Is he just making, like, objectively wrong trades or not? I feel like I'm getting BM'd here. Okay, well, I was gonna Black Knight in order to trade, but that's no longer necessary. Kill the card draw? Yeah, I guess that's what he was thinking. Hold the fort? Feels like it. Is this EU? Monka S. Yeah, it's EU. But Just don't like spam EU lol in the chat, please, guys. You know. Holy Astral Rift. Okay. Kodo? No. Oh my god. Okay. That might actually work. 6 buffs.
Hello, stranger.
Hello, stranger. Well, that was an interesting buff. Only 17 more health to go, though, boys.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Oh yeah, Mastodon. That's a good one. I was looking for a good taunt there. No Mastodon. Prime Drake. I'll settle for a Prime Drake. Okay. We might have to just freeze it for a turn. Put it on ice. Forehead. It's the AoE. He's going next level with this shit, guys. I don't think I'm willing to find out.
It's mine!
Time runs out on me.
Let's play around the split.
There's a price on your head!
No shock was good here. Like, really good. Counterspell? We probably have excess damage to check next turn. Looks like we are Black Knighting instead. Do I have lethal? If yeah, I don't think I want to check, guys. Okay, I'm gonna work on my play first.
What to do? What to do?
If I Black Knight that and ping, maybe give him another 1/1, then proc it. Let's see. I'm just gonna start playing here. I know this is happening. Okay.
Time runs out on me.
Speak your peace.
Hello. Hello, stranger.
That's good. Missed lethal, this guy. He tricked us? Yeah. We didn't know that was the buff, huh? Weirdest game you've seen this month. He should have won this every time. But he made 2 really bad misplays. I'm still not sure if I'm getting BM'd or not. Vendel Reno, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the well played text. Yeah, Moshog did some work.